Yo, what is going on guys, welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video here on my channel. So in today's video what we're going to be going over is basically everything we know so far about Fortnite Battle Royale Season 6 before the official teasers are released across social media by Fortnite or Epic Games or the official social media of Fortnite or Epic Games. So if you could drop a like in today's video, that'd be highly appreciated because it's going to be compact, full of information, and we're going to be getting through the stuff that everybody should know firstly to the stuff that people may not know and covering that more in depth for what we have entailed for us at the end of Season 5 with Loot Lake and the cube sinking into it and everything like that, and the storyline of Season 6 that we've yet to see. So before we get into that, I just want to announce that I do a 2,800 free V-Book giveaway for one lucky subscriber to win at the end of the month. I run this giveaway every month, but all you need to do to enter for this month, the month of September, is leave a like in this video down below, subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on, allowing all videos to come through to you guys as soon as I upload. When I upload, follow my Twitter linked in the video description down below, and comment down below letting me know you've completed all the above steps that I've just mentioned, so I can check across your social media platforms to see the fulfillment of the requirements I've set for you guys to enter the September giveaway for 2,800 free V-Bucks. You need to be following all them steps and including that in your entry comment, whether you name them one by one or just say you simply completed all the steps, so I know to check across your social media platforms. But without any further ado, here are two winners that I've previously selected and gave V-Bucks to and a starter pack, so you guys know that my giveaways aren't fake and you're not wasting time by entering the steps for the giveaway this month that I just mentioned. So diving straight into the initial start of the Season 6 stuff, the first thing we ever saw to do with Season 6, or what we had entailed for changing the map of Season 5 to Season 6, is the cube spawning in near Paradise Palms through the lightning bolt that lasted longer than all the rest that was striking the map. It struck one particular location and formed this cube right here. It originally started here, but we know since then it's moved to different spots. Once the cube originally started moving, everybody freaked out. However, people were able to leak and predict the locations of where it would go and the final destination it would reach, Loot Lake, as we can see on the map, where it sank into the water and obviously turned the lake, as we know, into a giant bounce pad that's very quick to get across now rather than very slow like it was before, or due to the popular memes circulating the internet now where anything that's purple is automatically Thanos related, people are referring to Loot Lake as Thanos Lake. Yeah, I know. Anyways, with all that being said, we're going to jump into replay mode right now and go over some theories that theorists are speculating. So the first thing a lot of people are saying is, well, what's underneath Loot Lake now? All of this kind of gunge that the cube looked like in terms of a pattern is spread throughout the literal lake in its entirety. Well, if we go underneath it now in replay mode, we can see that there is just simply water, but it's really strange to think that this all could be turning into lava, because I don't know if you guys remember, but of previous leaks we literally saw the map looking like this right here, but we saw like a scan of where a volcano would stand. I'll put it on screen right now just so you guys can see the comparison, and that all seems to be coming true. Like the infrared kind of, you know, x-ray vision or whatever it was scan of Loot Lake literally looks true now in the actual game form. But if we go down Loot Lake, obviously, because you know the cube itself literally dissolved right here at the end of the dock and spread throughout Loot Lake, we would think that, you know, all the water around the map would at least be kind of affected, or to a certain point it would kind of like fade out towards maybe the end of, like, I don't know, this waterfall's kind of stream, or just past Tilted Towers or something like that. Well, it doesn't. It literally doesn't even go past the waterfall for some reason. It kind of just faded out right here. I really don't know why that is. And it's really strange to note that it's only affecting Loot Lake in that direction, because if we go over here towards Tomato Town, it's just faded out right here. It almost seems like something's blocking it from even entering these small streamlined points around the map that it actually could exit throughout and stuff like that. So another theory going around, well, another kind of proven thing that's going to be coming to the game going around in terms of a rumour, is the fact that a volcano will be replacing this part of Loot Lake right here with the house and the island and stuff, or at least one of them, and we know that because of the Volcanic Pit Leak, which is definitely true because obviously it's in the game files. We're definitely going to be seeing some sort of location to do with lava or a volcanic pit of some sort. We just haven't, you know, decided or found out where it's actually going to be yet, whether it's going to be actually at Loot Lake, because I can't imagine all of this turning into lava, because if you think about it, we can't go on lava without getting hurt, so why would they turn all of this into lava if we literally could only land from a glider on this kind of mountain, not mountain, kind of a little, you know, island here in the middle of Lava Lake if it was turned into Lava Lake? and then obviously if we had a jump pad we could get back off. It just wouldn't make any sense at all. You'd be stuck there the entire game if you didn't get the right loot, such as a jump pad or, you know, the correct loot, or the circle being lucky and landing on you in the first place, which, you know, I mean, you shouldn't have to do. You should be able to access any point of the map if you actually travel there without getting hurt by actual terrain around the map. So the very next thing we're going to be covering is the runes and what this entails for Fortnite Battle Royale Season 6, the map changes and everything coming that we haven't seen yet, however have been teased towards through these rune locations. As you can see, all the lights across the map represent where a rune is, the first one being near Paradise Palms, and then obviously you can kind of do the math of where it travelled through the map that I showed you previously that I won't put on screen again, just because I don't want to, you know, show you guys the same thing twice if I can help it. But however, there is all of these rune locations. What do they represent? We do not know yet, and we can only speculate based off what we've seen previously that this marks positions on the map where we will be seeing new kind of things to the location happening, or completely new locations replacing these actual rune spots around the map that have been printed for a particular reason to kind of indicate something towards us in a very subtle way. They've been very, very subtle in terms of what they've been leaking or teasing towards us this season rather than the last, because on the Battle Pass right now it says there's only 3 days left of Fortnite Battle Royale Season 5 until it ends, and at this time in the last season, Season 4, we saw official teasers by Epic Games themselves posted on their social media, obviously indicating what's to come in Season 5 in some very subtle ways, but it indicated things that we hadn't seen yet, or we would have never predicted to have actually been in the next season, such as the drift mask as one of the predominant main, you know, aesthetics or cosmetics in the Season 5 Battle Pass, being the fully upgraded or 4th stage drift skin, and also like Ragnarok's axe and stuff like that. So we knew the tier 1 and tier 100 skin would have some of these cosmetics, but we didn't kind of fathom that out. But if this correlates to Fortnite Season 6, then by theory, if it's coming out or starting within 3 days, we should be seeing official teasers released today. However, we haven't so far, which makes me think that this leak right here saying that Season 6 is going to start on October 2nd is true, because why would they not release or promote or basically hype up with teasers officially released from themselves Season 6? Why would they not, when they've got all this competition this year with the AAA titles that I mention in basically every Season 6 video? But I can't stress it enough how important it is for them to actually market, you know, the season right this time, and obviously have interesting things for us to do within it, because they've got a lot of competition with players obviously migrating off to different titles and different genres of games such as Red Dead Redemption 2, Black Ops 4 and Battlefield, which will all actually have their own unique Battle Royale mode. The last thing I want to mention in today's video isn't solidified, so anything that I mention from this point on is just complete theory, but from the loading screen showing us the Bright Bomber skin touching the cube before it sank into Loot Lake, we saw the evil reflection of itself. Well, we can actually confirm that this is going to be within the game at some point, however we don't know how to obtain it because of the game files. It looks like they're working on a Dark Bomber skin. Obviously Bright Bomber, the contrast to that, or the kind of, you know, opposite version would be the Dark Bomber. Anything to do with the cube, this kind of indicates will be evil, and thus what we can pull from that is we will have kind of an evil theme in the Season 6 Battle Pass, or basically like alter ego versions of previous skins we've seen. I don't really know, but let me know your opinions in the comment section down below, as I'm really interested to hear anything you guys have speculated upon all the information I've presented to you in today's video. And I want to thank all of you for watching. We're literally, at the time of me recording this video, 100 subs or less away from 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys aren't subscribed already and like the content that you've watched today on the channel, or you've perhaps scrolled through some of my other videos or seen some other videos of mine on the channel and haven't already subscribed, then make sure you are doing so, because I'm going to be pumping out so much Season 6 content once we get the official teasers. I just wanted to compile everything that we know in today's video before the actual teasers officially come out from Epic Games or Fortnite themselves across their social media. So thank you all for watching today's video. Honestly, the support on the channel recently, I can't stress enough, means the world, and I'll hopefully catch you guys sticking around on the channel in future Season 6 videos by subscribing. Thank you all for watching one more time.